What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And as you guys know, the Glove Gate conspiracy resurrects. Get this. Frank Warren threatens legal action for the libelous claim, Fabio Wardley glove claim from Ben Shalom, who denies accusing. Okay. And what Frank's saying, we'll look at what the glove situation is there. I won't get too much into it, but there was a lot of talk during the week as the gloves that were being worn by Fabio Wardley, the doctor said to me, there's no way in hell any boxing glove should be able to have that level of damage. He added, it's something that we are looking at very carefully at the moment with our team, not just for Big Frazer's sake, but these customized gloves that have started to get introduced. The word customized, the fact that they're different. You got to look at it. And as I say, I'm not going to get too much into it because it's an ongoing process. But during the week, we were warned repeatedly by Frazer's team around what gloves could be used or could be being used. There's no excuse. Frazer lost the fight fair and square. It's the damage that it can cause, and it will. And that will have to be looked at. However, Wardley's promoter Warren shuts down the claims, telling TalkSport that they were libelous and called for an apology, and asked Jim White and Simon Jordan whether Shalom has a point, and defiant Warren said, no, he hasn't. First of all, the situation is that all gloves and manufacturers have to be approved by the British Boxing Board of Control. The ones that are approved are on a list, which is on the website of the Boxing Board of Control for everyone to see. And Fly is an approved glove. The procedure before the fight, the gloves were inspected by British Boxing Board of Control in the rules meeting. Then they are retained by an official unit handed to the boxer in the dressing room, where the British Boxer Board of Control inspector, whoever present until the fight takes place. The gloves are checked and signed off. The fighter's hands are wrapped. The inspector signs the wrapping. The gloves are put on, and then the lace part of the gloves are normally taped up. And then the inspector will sign off on it. And again, when they are in the ring, the referee, if you notice before the fights, he also checks the gloves prior to contest commencing. No boxer can have possession or supply his own gloves. They must be sent by the manufacturer to the promoter in signed packaging, which was the case here. And let me counterpunch. I think this is getting old. I did a Glove Gate video yesterday just for the idea, but now people are putting things into play like Ben Shalom saying, well, I never tried it, but it's coming from somewhere. You know, those gloves that are threatened to be examinated, I think were already examinated. That's why I don't understand. Those things should have happened the night of the fight. Okay. So I think, if anything, here's what Shalom said about fly gloves Wardley wore. Okay. And this is what Shalom said. It's something where, yes, it's something we're looking very carefully at with our team, not just for Big Fraze's sake, but the fact that these customized gloves are being introduced. You have to look into it and see how they're different, Shalom said. It's an ongoing process, but during the week, we were warned repeatedly by Frazer's team about what gloves could be used. It's no excuse. Frazer lost fair and square, but it's the damage that could cause, and that'll have to be looked at. And the doctor said to me, there is no way in hell any boxing glove should be able to have that level of damage. So we've heard Frank Warren and we've heard Ben Shalom. Ben Shalom, of course, was Frazer Clark's promoter, and he's supposed to do exactly what he was doing, especially, if something has any valid weight. I personally don't think so. I don't think so based on what they've already done. This is some Deontay Wilder shit all over again. What could have happened? There's no way, said this guy, that these gloves are legit. They obviously are if the Boxing Board of Control allowed them to be. Boxing gloves at the end of the day only protect your hands unless you got some more or new shit in there. And if that's the case, we're going to find that out hopefully sooner than later, just like we did Antonio Margarito. So a lot of times it takes one to know one, but at the same time, we're looking at people's livelihood. Yeah, we're looking at people's livelihood here. You know what I mean? And I just think, if anything, the examination's over. I don't know what else that they can look into. Because if there was something else, they didn't catch what that something else is. I don't believe it one bit, honestly. I think he got chinned, his jaw got dislocated, and I think Wilder was the one that planted the first seed that now is a damn tree with itself with branches on it. I believe this is an example of the branch. But you guys tell me what you think of Ben Shalom, Frank Warren going head-to-head, accusing each other of cheating or not cheating. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!